Hey everybody, it's Dr. Kelly with your next Learn It moment. And in this moment, we're going to be talking about the Oilers. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Kelly. I used to be a teacher in the toughest classrooms in the worst neighborhoods with the most difficult students. And what I learned there changed everything I thought I knew about content creation and delivery. Over the past 25 years, I've taught thousands of students, both in person and online. And what I can tell you is that effective online engagement is the hardest thing you'll ever do without guidance. So I've dedicated this channel to showing people exactly how to capture attention, hold engagement, and create transformation. Every single part of it. I love learning, I love teaching and making an impact, and that's all you're gonna find right here. And we're gonna be talking about hockey, and we're gonna be talking about the importance of, business. We're gonna be talking about creating online training programs. We're gonna be talking about taking sales staff that's delivering a 22% close rate, and we wanna make it 52. No, hold it. Actually, maybe we're gonna be talking about the next Call of Duty game and the importance of your gaming setup. Wait. I know. We're going to be talking about how to actually engage your customers to look at the new product that you have, which is creating a new box for XYZ product. Do you understand that each of those is very different? Maybe you're not into the Oilers. Maybe you're not into NHL. Maybe you've never been to a hockey game. Maybe, and I'm stripping down for those of you who can't see, I just had a great Oilers jersey on. Maybe you don't know the smell of the ice when you get into the arena. Maybe you've never been in an arena that's got like 17,000 screaming fans in an enclosed stadium when Wayne Gretzky scores the game-winning goal in overtime. Woo! That was a game. But maybe you've never been there. Maybe you are the HR person in a small to medium-sized business, and you're looking at these incredibly poor conversion numbers of some of your best sales staff. And you're like, what do I do about this? Because that's a completely different person. Or maybe you're not that person either. And now I'm stripping off my favorite dress shirt from my workout shirt because maybe you're a gym head. Maybe you're just interested in, how to optimize or hack your body type. Maybe your main focus in life is freedom and creating financial security for yourself while you're still getting in that optimal, workout every single day with, optimizing your sleeping patterns and making sure that, you're only consuming the highest in organic foods. Do you see how, regardless of what information I'm presenting, I could present the same information, but if I was presenting to an Oilers fan or an AHL fan, or if I was presenting it to a business person who's a small to medium-sized business, or I'm presenting it to a hipster who's worried about Call of Duty, that information, holy mackerel. Do you know what? People think you can take the same thing. I've got my content in a box, here it is, consume it. That's not how the real world works. In this world, in the online world, you better be able to take this content and adapt it. Take this content and find out how this content can be consumed by your audience. Now, here's the thing. And here's what people don't spend enough time doing. And if I'm going to give you one task today, that task is to figure out who your primary person is that you're actually talking to. Because once you understand that that person is most commonly 40 or 35 to 45 years old, they have a significant amount of responsibility on their shoulders. They're struggling, hitting a block every time they try to make a significant change inside the organization. They've got people that are stuck in a rut and they're not motivated, they're not inspired, they don't know how to make the shift that everyone is claiming they want to make. They don't have the ability to go home and pursue their real interests because they're so busy that although they would love to be horseback riding, that darn horse has been sitting out in the pasture for weeks not getting his rides in because the owner is busy in the real world trying to make differences in their career, or maybe their family's being neglected because this career is overwhelming and the boss is putting the pressure on them to say, hey, where are my numbers? How come these KPIs aren't matching? Until you fully grasp what your audience, and that's where it comes down. They're your people. These are your people. And audience sounds like you're on a stage, like lecturing, and that's not the way it is. In the real world, the audience can be one person, but that's your audience. The audience can be 5 salespeople, but that's your audience. The audience can be 15 cashiers. The audience can be your 2 kids at home. It doesn't matter when you understand the audience is the person that you're dealing with. That's your people. And until you get down on their level and you understand what age they are, what interests they have, where they live, what their biases towards information are, you're not going to be able to take your information and make it consumable for that person. And you need to wrap your head around that early on. You cannot create boxed information and throw it out there and hope that everybody consumes it. That day is over. The new generation of information is all about creating information that people actually want to consume. And the only way to do that is to know who you're talking to. I'm Dr. Kelly. This has been your Learn It moment. Take it, use it, implement it, make some change, people.